In racing, things rarely stay the same for very long, and that's certainly been the case for trainer Ernst Oertel. After a very successful spell with Al-Sail, during which he was twice crowned champion trainer, he's now set up on his own here at Desert Stables in Dubai. Setting up independently here in the UAE is never that easy, but he's made a really good start, as we're about to find out. So thanks for letting us come along, Ernst. It's a beautiful yard. I've never actually been here before, and I know that independents in the past have struggled to set up. So how's it all been starting out on your own?
No, it's been great. Maidan's been kind enough to let me rent stables, and to find stables like this anywhere in the world is brilliant. And I got all the best facilities, so just need the horses to start winning.
You've got around, I think, 60 horses in here, which is amazing. Have you been surprised at the level of support that you've had?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, when I was checking around to see if I would get any support, there were plenty of people who said they would send me horses, but it's different when you set up and if people do send you. But I've got great support from Colin the Buddha, and we're just going to try and get these horses on track, and we're going to get a program going, and hopefully we get a lot of winners.
You had your first winner for Mr. Nabuda at Sharjah, Hakeem. How much of a relief was that to get the first one out of the way?
Well, I've been training a long time, so it's not really. I mean, it's nice to have a winner, but you just want to get everything into a system, and once the system's working, it'll be back like you normally are, and the horses should win. So it's a matter of just training the team and getting everyone's confidence up and getting the horses fit.
I think you only set up here sort of a few months ago. Do you find you're kind of just sort of chasing really to play catch up with the other trainers or something?
Yeah, I'm a little bit back behind. I mean, we moved in August, and I've got a new team, a new staff. The horses came from the paddocks, and it's just taken a bit of time. But they're coming right, and they're looking good. And the main thing is we're looking after them. That we want to, it's not a short-term thing. This is, I want to keep racing, and next year I think we can have a big chance at running some big races.
And of the horses that Mr. Anabuda's sent you, Sanadek will probably be the pick. He made his reappearance in the Jewel Crown at Abu Dhabi after a long time off. What did you make of that effort?
Yeah, no, I was a bit disappointed, but to be honest, it was a big ask. He'd been 2 years off. He'd come back from in-injury, and the main thing is that he's come back sound, and his latest gallop was very exciting. So we're aiming for the National Day Cup, and hopefully we can go and win some big races with him.
Is turf very much his bag, do you think, or will you try him later on at Maidan?
Well, he's by Burning Sands, so I was thinking about going to trying on Maidan. I mean, when he ran in the World Cup, he didn't run a bad race. He had a bad draw, and he went wide. And I think that wasn't a bad run, but he's run all his big races on the grass. So let's see. But I will try him on the dirt, and we'll go from there.
And what do you feel sort of the programme is like at the moment for the purebred Arabians? Because we've got a lot of Arabian races, but for me they all seem to sort of arrive at once. Is that an issue from a trainer's perspective?
Yeah, well, for me, I think having the Sharjah meetings all at the same, and they're all the same level races, and the handicaps, that it's a little bit pushed, and it'd be better to have them a bit later in the season, so you get your horses handicapped, and then you can run in the handicaps, because at the moment these horses, the handicap races aren't filling because there aren't the horses. So, at the end of the year, there are plenty of horses that are handicapped that can run in those races.
Looking back at your time with Al-Sail, you had several really good seasons with them. What were the highlights while you were based over there in Abu Dhabi?
I had plenty of highlights. I mean, I suppose too many to mention. I had Capital Attraction, who was brilliant, a great servant for me, Touch Gold, Rishlaw, we had Seraphine Dupont, we had some really great horses. I mean, Abba was another great horse. They had so many nice horses, so I mean, hopefully that's past now, and I can, move on and try and build a new team here.
I remember going to visit you there, and you were incredibly hands-on with, the riding out and everything. Is it still the same here? I guess even more so.
Well, it is a bit, I mean, I've been hindered a little bit with my leg, but yeah, I ride out when I can, and you know, I still like doing things myself. So you know, it's a little bit more difficult when you're starting a new team, but you know, I'm teaching the boys, and we're learning. You know, I've got a great little jockey in Manuel, and you know, so we're getting a team, and you know, hopefully everything will go right.
Emmanuel did well for you, as you say, getting that first winner. Where did you find him?
Well, a friend of mine, Gay Kellaway, said to me, I've got a great little boy that he'll really suit you, and so she got him to get in touch with me, and he works for Mark Prescott in the UK, and so he came over, and you know, I've been impressed with his work ethic, and you know, whenever he makes a mistake, we talk about it, and he corrects it. So, you know, the way I see it, I think he will be a good little jockey in the future.
And have you set yourself a target for this year in terms of number of winners or anything like that?
No, not really. Just hopefully we start firing soon, and we'll see how it goes.
As you say, it's very much a long-term thing, so over the next few seasons, more winners, more runners in Group 1s, is that the aim?
Yeah, the aim is we want to get decent horses, and obviously just, you know, Carla's got a great breeding program, and you know, we just want to see which horses we should carry on breeding with, and you know, to try and consolidate, and you know, get a good team, and know which horses are our best horses. That we can, you know, at the moment I think we're breeding a lot of horses, and we just want to be a bit more selective on what we're breeding.
Okay, and looking forward to the end of this season, is there anything in the yard you're particularly excited about, something that maybe hasn't run yet, or that's run and done well, that you're looking forward to getting out again?
Yeah, I've got a lot of unraced babies that are quite exciting. I've got Sanadex sister, Al Jabra. She's a very nice horse. And you know, she's just like us. I've been taking a bit of time with her, so there's nothing. I'm not forced to rush. I mean, Mr. Nabuda's been great. He understands that it's a long-term project, and you know, so he's happy that we keep the horses sound. And the main thing, the horses are happy, we're happy, and the results will come.